Content warning. This video contains descriptions of supernatural horror, death, suicide, and losing a loved one that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. My wife Laura and I were so excited to move into our new apartment. After years of cramped, noisy living in the city, we finally found a spacious two-bedroom unit in a friendly suburban complex. The neighborhood seemed peaceful, with tree-lined streets and a park nearby. On move-in day, I instantly felt at ease in the new space. The afternoon sun streamed in through the big windows, lighting up the open floor plan. "This is perfect," Laura exclaimed, squeezing my hand happily. We couldn't wait to decorate and make it feel like home. That first night, we ordered pizza and camped out on the living room floor on top of pillows and blankets. We stayed up late chatting and laughing, elated with our new start. At last, we had room to spread out and enjoy some peace and quiet. I fell asleep with Laura in my arms, feeling truly content. The next few days, we busied ourselves with unpacking boxes and shopping for furnishings. Our new place quickly started shaping up nicely. Nights were so quiet you could hear a pin drop, but it felt serene rather than eerie. We were glad to be away from the chaos of downtown. About a week after moving in, things started to feel off. At first, it was just a nagging unease in the pit of my stomach when home alone. Like when I was cooking dinner, I would get an unnerving, prickly feeling on the back of my neck, as if someone was watching me from the empty living room. I brushed it off, assuming it was just nerves adjusting to the new space. But soon other strange things started happening. I'd hear faint whispering coming from the vents as I lay in bed at night. Shadowy figures seemed to dart quickly across doorways, just at the edge of my vision. Laura was experiencing things too. She said it felt like a dark, heavy presence occupied the apartment when we weren't there. At night, she had vivid, disturbing dreams of grasping hands under the bed, trying to drag her into some dark void. We nervously joked about our overactive imaginations, trying to find logical explanations, but neither of us could shake the sinister feeling settling over the home. Our once cozy new apartment now seemed cold and foreign. One night things escalated to the point we could no longer deny something malevolent had invaded our space. We were getting ready for bed when we heard a loud crash from the kitchen, like dishes being violently smashed. We ran and flipped on the light, discovering every cabinet and drawer open, contents scattered across the floor. Standing in the middle of the chaos was a tall, shadowy figure facing away from us. As we cried out in shock, it slowly turned, revealing itself to be a horrifying, inhuman creature with lifeless black eyes. Its maw opened unnaturally wide as it let out an unearthly shriek. We screamed and clung to each other, frozen in primal terror as the shrieking continued. The creature took an impossible step forward, crossing half the kitchen in a split second. We bolted from the apartment and kept running without looking back. At a nearby hotel, we tearfully discussed what we had witnessed. That thing clearly wasn't human. We knew then for certain a sinister presence had invaded our new home. We tossed and turned all night, too afraid to return and gather our belongings. The next morning, we decided we had to go back at least once more to pack up and get out of there. We waited until daylight and nervously entered, looking for any sign of the entity. A heavy stillness hung in the air as we hurriedly threw our things into suitcases. That's when I noticed the message. Carved deeply into our bedroom wall were the words "Never Again," written in some dark, crusted substance. The sight filled me with cold dread. We ran from the building, vowing to never set foot there again. We drove far away, leaving everything in the possessed apartment behind. But over the next few days, the spectral presence seemed to follow and torment us still. We couldn't sleep, instead sitting up whispering through each dark night about the horror we had witnessed. A bleak despair settled upon us. I knew the warm, vibrant woman I loved was slipping away, consumed by the trauma we had endured. One otherwise ordinary morning, I found Laura lifeless on the bathroom floor, her wrists slashed and that haunting phrase scrawled in her blood on the mirror, "Never again." The light left my world that day. I knew I would never recover from the profound sorrow and guilt over losing my soulmate. That evil entity had succeeded in destroying us. I hoped at least that by ending my life as well, Laura and I could finally be free of its sinister clutches. So here I sit now with the pill bottle in front of me, writing this final note. To whoever finds us, please know we were once a vibrant, happy couple with our whole lives ahead of us. Do not let our fate become yours. Beware of the unseen forces that surround us. And never move into Unit 204 at the Forest Creek Apartments on Spring Street. I fear others have learned that lesson too late, just as we did. Laura, my love, I will join you soon in eternal peace. Never again will we endure the horrors we faced in that place. Some evils are beyond comprehension, but our love was stronger than any dark spirit. Soon we will be together again in the light. For now, I must bid this world goodbye.